now on his beautiful war altar. So Mannfred has come to attack us with all of his armies. And we're back. Thank you everyone for joining me for this part 7 of our Volkmar the Grim Legendary Challenge campaign. This time we are focused on dealing with our vampire counts neighbors to the south here. We also have Khorne to our north. He's a little bit scary. He has already threatened us once before. There are ruins here which we could settle. I think that could be a worthwhile plan to do with this lord right here. There's always a chance that it's Skaven or something else is in the area, but I'm going to go ahead and actually try to do that. So let me go ahead and move this lord over that way.
Your word is my command.
So, and while he's doing that, which I want to make sure he has no equipment, yes. We're going to continue recovering here. I do think that we could potentially lose one unit of Vampire Knights just to get some income back. We also have these Regiments of Renown, but I think they're almost too important for us to lose right now. I think really one of the only things helping us stay in this game. We do have a bunch of money. Got one Spearman to speed up recovery, and we'll hang out here for one turn. Okay, so over the end turn, the enemy decided to attack our base with kind of all their units there. We would lose quite a bit if they did. So we have this really good garrison. I think we fight this manually and yeah, use our new abilities that we've gathered to take on this enemy. I'm trying to hover over Volkmar here to see if I can't pin his abilities. Yes, so he does get replenishment with his new artifact. So yeah, we'll try to see what we can do. So we are here in the battle. We have some enemies coming from the east here, we have some coming from the north, and we have reinforcements coming from the west. My plan is to just hold out as long as I can. These are the garrison troops here, so I would like to kind of go through them before we hit any of our units, which I've kind of hidden in the back here. Yeah, and then the other piece is that we put all the archers over here to kind of decimate this group of units. We also have the heroes, so if we can, to take this out, and then once these units have all been kind of run through, the enemy will start moving this way, and we can bring our heroes and other units back to deal with that. So let's go ahead and get started here.
Ready for battle! To glory!
Also having both of these warrior priests have the soulfire ability is super strong. It's a relatively short cooldown. Let's see how these archers do. If there's any unit we could focus on taking out, it would be this Regiment of Renown right here. So make sure that they focus on that unit,
Understood.
if possible.
We are Sigmar's heirs. Beware the whistle.
So go back over here, just see how things are going. We do have one of our Regiments of Renown hanging out here. Actually, maybe what we'll do is bring these knights down. So the goal here is to kind of have this funneling where this Regiment of Renown can just shoot at enemies that decide to go through here and over this way to the capture point. We do have some resources, so we can start building some towers and things. I'm going to go ahead and build one of those. And the enemy has gotten close. They're climbing up their ladders, which means pretty soon here we should take and pull back these archers. But at the the same time, they're getting some really good shots off on Cryptors, which are armor piercing, so getting rid of them is super important to me. Heroes cannot go up on walls when they're on horseback, so just have to hang out with them for a minute. And over here, we're looking like we're doing okay. I could bring up the Free Company Militia to just take free shots on everyone, but I'd rather have this little tower defense situation going on here. Yeah, these heroes are also super weak. They'll probably come in from the back. It would be a little bit sad to lose the Free Company Militia to like a sneak attack like that, but that is a-okay. Let's go ahead and build another one of these. Go back to our heroes over here. Oh yeah. They're going to take out that hero. News have come up. We can bring these archers down. There's really nothing left to shoot at here. So let's go ahead and put them maybe over here. Sounds fine. Bring our heroes and bring them over this way. Cryptors are barely coming through. Put our knights in a group just in case we need some quick units to run over somewhere. Okay, it looks like their heroes are also walking around. So some units have come through, but we're holding out okay over here. Yeah, our leaders are here. Let's actually bring them down to these crypt ghouls and really do some serious damage to them. And this ability does not hurt your allies. Oops. Let's have these archers continue to move away. Our heroes get a little closer and also cast soulfire. So this is the ability that we've been waiting for. It doesn't do tremendous damage, but we can, over time, lower its cost. Or lower the cooldown, I should say. So doing great over there. Archers are getting set up again. Let's spend some more money, just preventing the enemy from getting in super easily. I think finally we'll start taking some shots as they move over this way. And see if we can watch them do that. The units refuse to walk a little bit closer here. Let's go over this way and move back. Entice them to walk in. Okay, let's go back to our heroes here. They seem to be doing just fine. Let's kill these zombies. And have the archers. Yeah, they can also do that. That's actually fine. Let's have the archers just handle the rest over there and bring our lords over this way. We do have these flagellants that can come over this way, and the spearmen actually. Yeah, let's just bring these units over here. See if we can't catch them. Is it a black coach? Yeah. Black coaches do kind of a lot of damage, but they're so low that I think we should be okay. Yeah, these guys who are shooting, the direwolves all coming in. So unfortunately we didn't catch these ones, but they should do okay. Let's have these spearmen come down and help out over here while our heroes are en route. These skeletons will do super well, but we will have some defenders in this section here. Seems like the black coaches are almost dealt with. Go ahead and actually take out their lord. He's just kind of hanging out by himself. This black coach is crumbling. Anything else we need to defend over here? Not really. Almost enough for a tower. Okay, let's move. Pull over here. Yeah, I mean, this is totally fine. You know, yes, their units are doing some damage. They've hurt our Free Company militia, but
Offering battle prayer.
kind of gotten a lot out of this. So let's increase the melee attack, damage resistance, get some other buffs from this hero.
The Empire endures.
And now he can't move, so we should be able to do quite a lot of damage to him.
Sigmar's will.
So our horsemen are coming. Don't really want to charge into skeleton spearmen, but
Quick march!
we can charge into. Skeleton spearmen are not the strongest spearmen in the game, so not as worried about that.
Ready for Heldenhammer! In
I should have
the name of
back.
the twin-tailed comet! Moving now! Taking that position!
Archers, how are we doing?
Crossbows ready, General!
It's supposedly sleeping, so let's go ahead and fix that. Make sure they can't get in any sneaky ways.
Formation!
Just go ahead and deal with all these units here. Let's go ahead and use some soulfire. The other one also use soulfire.
The ground quakes.
And the knights kind of pull back.
Yes, sir, quickly!
Can have our Regiment of Renown pull in.
For the twin-tailed comet.
Can also upgrade these, which is always good. Does it actually delete it while it's happening? Might have been a mistake. Yeah, we're doing totally fine here. Regiment of Renown is getting some shots off.
To battle!
Oops.
We obey!
Let's bring these guys back. And we could actually even have the horsemen over
Yes,
here
sir.
run over that way.
Send us out.
Make sure they actually go through this side.
We obey.
And there we go. Easy victory. Like always, we are going to get replenishment. I think at this point we should actually now have Volkmar on his war altar, which will be super useful. So yes, we killed these enemies in battle. We have a new piece of armor, a couple new regiments of renown. Could get Gotrek and Felix, but it's okay. Alright, yeah, let's do some level ups here. So look at our replenishment is out of this world now. Pretty soon we'll be able to recruit flagellants to kind of get those core units that we need back into our fights. And let's pull him out of forward march so we can come to this ruins if possible.
Praise be to Sigma.
Don't know why. Oh well, it's devastated. So it's devastated for how many more turns? I couldn't tell you.
Honored to serve.
Knowledge is power.
So it does look like looks like Khorne is going to attack us. But I think getting replenishment here for this turn is totally worth it. Get 2 more spearmen, then we can start doing some work against the enemy down south.
Sigmarite arch.
I'm gonna bring this lord back just in case.
I will do anything.
I don't want the enemy to start walking over this way and take him out. And so let's go ahead and check diplomacy really quickly. Yeah, nothing we can do here. So go ahead and look at our quests. And yeah, I think we're good. And turn. It looks like they are recovering here at the Springs of Life, of Eternal Life. wonder if I can convince our ally to start fighting them as well.
Honor to your ancestors.
No, yeah. No way. I wonder maybe I can convince Korn to.
Now you will suffer and scream. It will be music to me.
Yeah, also, he's not a big fan. Maybe tic-tac-toe. Yeah, so our war with the vampires is ours alone.
Protector of the weak.
We do have full replenishment here. There's some more tier 1 units that we could use. These spearmen. Yeah, I mean, wouldn't be a bad idea. Just because we can't recruit a lot of the units that we would like to.
Do not mistake me for a fool.
Let's go ahead and see. Yeah, let's recruit that unit. We are losing money, but we have quite a bit to burn through. It's a tier 1 Regiment of Renown. I'm going to move Volkmar to the base. Or maybe I'll actually do our hero first just to scout a little bit more. Yeah, okay, so let's have Volkmar move all the way up towards this base. Now on his beautiful war altar. It is giving us a decisive victory. I think that's totally worth it, but let's also encircle so we can get experience on our other lord here. So let's go ahead and do that. Casualty is low. Sure, why not? Let's go ahead and occupy. Great, we got a new item. Even better, a great armor piece. So let's get rid of this building. Let's go ahead and get some income. Yeah, and as you can see, they have more units here, but we are kind of on the warpath. So I do like this position better. You know, if they didn't have this territory, that'd be the best, because we could expect a lot of our enemies to come from the west. But hopefully, because there's a giant river here, they come more from the southwest as opposed to directly west through the Black Pyramid of Nagash. But let's go ahead and do these level ups. This being a super strong one. And now I think we're going to go ahead and end turn again. And they did not move their lords from over here. Mannfred is in their castle, but I can tell at least that they've consolidated a lot of their force here. And we also have a pretty strong army available to go. And so I think I'm going to start
Here to serve.
attacking here. Let's go ahead and recruit our other lord, who has been missing for a while. Actually, I remember he died a few turns ago. So let's go ahead and grab this lord, so we can get experience on another Artlector. And let's go ahead and attack with Volkmar. So he is retreating. There is no way that we can take on all of these units. So maybe what we can do is our tried and true tactic. Actually, see if we can get him back just a hair. Right there. Volkmar to stand right about here.
I cannot.
Can't move. Okay, so let's go 26. There we go.
In his name.
Whoops.
Moving out.
Okay, ambush stance. And we will go in camp stance and recruit 2 flagellants.
What orders?
And move that hero inside the base. That way he can also reinforce with us. So there is a building slot available. I think we're going to go for more money in this province so we can sustain these armies a little bit better and see if Mannfred attacks us and falls for our trap. Okay, so Mannfred has come to attack us with all of his armies. What we could do is not control a large army, which would mean that all of these units would have to come in as units are destroyed. So like both teams can only have 20 units at a time. For us, that's perfect. For them, it's a lot more dangerous. So I'm going to go ahead and try that. Try to move our Archlector back as far as possible. Yeah, he is hidden currently, so let's hope he can stay that way. Okay, looks like they found us. Oh, we're hidden again. We've got a minute left. Oh, here we go. Alright, so some of our army is here. Let's make a very defensive stance. Bring all of our generals to the front. Have our spearmen over this way. They do have, I'm sure they have winds of magic that they available to them. Let's get our knights over here to the right. Make sure this line is good and ready. And then we can bring our free company militia in the back. And if things get dicey, we can bring them out. Or if we need to flank or something, we can bring them out after the fact. So I'm going to split up our lords just a little bit. That way if there's any focus spells, we can spread out the damage. So we can go ahead and scout with these knights. They do have quite a lot of speed now because of our buffs. So hopefully we can run away from everything. And of course Mannfred is here at the start of the fight. He's a super strong lord. We'll try our best to distract him. Let's go ahead and go much faster speed here. See if any of their units are as fast as ours. We have 48, 78, 105. So Mannfred is fast enough. I don't think he'll charge our knights here. Anything else on their army? Not really, at least not from this first grouping of units. So we'll see if we can't distract their army. Maybe Mannfred will just continue ahead. Seems like this lord is very interested in fighting our Empire Knights. So yeah, Mannfred, you go ahead. They are using some spells on our knights, which is good. I'd prefer that to Winds of Death, which is an extremely strong spell. See if we can also distract these units. Right, the goal to be fight half the army, or maybe even less, as opposed to all of it at once. Yeah, Mannfred is even closer now. I'm gonna go ahead and slow things down for a second while I can both control these knights and the army. Let's go over this way. Let's come here and see that Mannfred is fighting Volkmar. Let's actually bring out that. Yes, perfect. So the Free Company Militia will be kind of the difference here. Yeah, see if we can't devastate Mannfred. He is flying. Make sure that these units are prioritizing him. Our knights are doing okay here.
to smite. To
Let's make sure that guard mode is off.
ready for war.
I know the soulfire probably isn't doing tons to Mannfred, but it's at least more damage.
The Empire.
Actually, I must be wrong because we are completely destroying him. Okay, so Mannfred is dead. Let's go ahead and attack those units as well. See if we can't distract some of their army with our Empire Knights. The Free Company Militia, this is kind of my plan all along, to use them to essentially assassinate the enemy lords.
Yes, my lord.
If they can get a shot off, they will. A little bit more dangerous for these spearmen. It's actually, we can bring them around here and see if we put them in a tiny line here. Oh, let's keep moving.
That's on order.
Yeah, great. Let's go ahead and attack these units. Or this this lord over here. I think they have a good shot. Doesn't look like. So,
Quick march.
see if we can get them to the highest point above our troops.
To battle without delay.
Let's see if we can't move our Empire Knights out.
It shall be in the name of Sigmar. Sigmar forth. To combat.
Let's get more soulfire here.
Sigmar. We are Sigmar's
And I will use this Grand Sigmar, or Grand Hammer, but also move Volkmar into the fight. He has regeneration, so let's use it. Let's move these knights out. They're going to retreat. We might actually end up losing them. Should pull the knights back. Okay, so we're doing okay here. Our lords are doing totally fine. Reform those spearmen and pull these guys a little bit more forward. Yeah, we're gonna lose those knights. No problem.
Ready for war! We serve the Emperor! Emperor's mercy! That's on order!
Using his abilities.
Shield of faith! Ready for battle! War! Don't let the zombies fight! For the twin-tailed comet! Emperor's might! Yes, sir!
Yeah, so they will slowly continue to move their troops in.
For the Empire!
He has a ridiculous amount of damage resistance. I wonder if I can actually see that stat anywhere.
Kill the necromancer!
But okay, so our lords are doing great.
Immediately! Ready to smite! Moving fast! Taking position!
Let's go ahead and have them attack there.
Speed! Quick march!
I'd love to take out these dire wolves with my knights. Try to do that, just because they kind of are slowly walking in. And yeah, our lords are fighting these units. Get some soulfires in. Here we go, we can attack these dire wolves. How are knights doing here? Winning currently, yeah. Let's pull back. I've actually been, now that we've like gotten a little bit farther along in the campaign, I know I've not been controlling them the best, but I've been a little bit disappointed with the Empire Knights. If they can really like punch above their weight. Go over here. So go ahead and, now that more units are surrounding us, go ahead and do this. We also have a vortex spell that we can use. Let's go ahead and do that. So to get our hero out of that if we can.
Chant the battle hymns. Get them! Sigma!
This is kind of what we've been building to this entire time, is this spam of this soulfire ability.
Chant the battle hymns. Battle awaits.
Go ahead and run in.
Eager for battle.
Yeah, we'll just let the Empire Knights
Sons
crumble.
of Sigma, attack! Warrior priest, by Ulrich's wrath, Sigma speaks through me.
Got a few seconds.
Sterling's revenge. What do you think? Quick march!
Yeah, the units here are totally fine.
Volkmar the
Volkmar
Grim,
has a spell he can use again.
it shall be. The Empire endures. High priest, for the Emperor. The Empire endures. Sterling's revenge.
Get over here a little bit more. And the spearmen come to the back of these units.
For Heldenhammer. Quick march! Moving now!
Yes, enemy units are continuing to approach.
We serve the Emperor. Behold the light of Sigma. Battle awaits. Sigma's will. Charge! Awaiting your command. We're crossing roads. Hail Sigma! By Sigma!
Let's make sure that the units can't move.
Now! The Empire!
Looks like I'm playing a button clicker here.
Battle awaits! The Empire endures! Attack!
So spearmen, and
By
let's move these spearmen back.
Sigma
Kill the
guides us.
Vargheist here.
We
Also
serve
could have the
the
free coming
Emperor.
militia take some shots off.
Spearmen! Fight them! Sterling's revenge!
We can go like over here.
No
a little more.
lingering! Curse the
And back to our button clicker.
Very well. Awaiting orders. Shield of faith. Battle ready.
We could use the spell, but I think we can also maybe wait a little bit longer.
In the name of Sigma. War. At once. By Ulrich's
Yeah, we'll bring
wrath,
some spearmen up here.
to battle.
Although they are bringing over,
The
looks to
Empire
be
endures.
their reinforcements.
Protect the souls. Go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Quickly.
Knights
Yes,
over
sir.
here.
Servant of Sigma. Rah! For Heldenhammer. Charge. Ready for orders.
We did have one priest actually retreat.
Yes, General. Take position. Quickly. Go.
Our knights kind of run in.
No lingering. Taking position.
Convince the enemy to actually walk to our lords as opposed to back here in this corner. Let's bring these guys up.
With haste. As you say, it is an order. At once. For the Emperor. Sigma's will.
Volkmar's kind of reached his regeneration limit here.
Smite.
So gonna go ahead and use this ability right here. Hopefully it doesn't kill our level 10 priest right there.
At once. Double time.
Does it hurt enemies? Or allies? Yeah, it seems like it. Quite a lot actually.
Ready to smite. Get them!
There we go.
By Gul Maraz! Quick march!
Bring these units together. Where they have strength in numbers.
The ground quakes! We obey! Quickly! To battle!
Another enemy lord dead.
Sterling's revenge! Yes, sir, quickly! Charge! It shall be! Battle awaits! Now! Faith is my shield! To battle, brothers! Sterling's revenge!
Bring these screaming over here as well. Sorry, all the colors are distracting me.
Ready for war! We're Sigmar's head!
Yeah, it would be good to move our generals into this direction.
The Heldenhammer! Formation! March! Sterling's
See,
revenge! For the Warhammer! We
militia.
obey!
Let's actually take out these single entity units before they get to them.
Battle ready! We await your orders!
Yeah,
Spearmen!
bring it back.
Death to the enemy!
Have Volkmar run over this way. We can do a lot more damage that way.
Ready to smite!
Actually, all of our generals.
Withdraw! Spearmen! Faith in the comet! At once! State troops ready!
Did any new units coming in? Not
By
really.
Ulrich's wrath!
Okay, so our archlectors are all here.
Kill the necromancer! Ulrich! Attack!
He's not quite there. Whoops.
Ready for battle! Sigma, preserve us! That's an order! By Ulrich's wrath! Fight men! Fight for our right to live!
We might lose our
The Empire
free
in
company militia here. Can't
For the Warhammer!
get them to support these streamers to support them.
Grand Theogenist!
I don't believe we've lost any archlectors, but I'm honestly not 100% sure.
Sigma! The Empire! For Heldenhammer! For the Emperor! Yes,
Alright, they
my
are
lord.
back.
Understood. All ranks, fire! Sterling's revenge!
Shoot this black coach.
Shoot them! For
Going
the
right at our
Emperor!
units.
Hammer of the Empire! For Heldenhammer!
Yeah. Unfortunately, back into our free company militia.
Battle awaits! Volkmar the Grim!
Seem to be doing okay over here.
Yours! Behold the light of Sigmar!
And it looks like that is the battle. There we go, perfect victory. So there we have it, our first battle where we are starting to turn things around for ourselves. Volkmar and his other warrior priests have finally come into their own with some really powerful abilities, and we have quite the max amount of experience you can get from a fight. So thank you so much for watching this episode, and I will catch you guys in the next one.